Alrighty. So something just like told me today, we have so many people that are trying to go Ruby. So I'm like, well, let's just do like a Ruby series. So that this is the first of 3 trainings, the next 3 nights, unless anything comes up, obviously, but it's planned for the next 3 nights. We're just kind of winging it. So tonight is going to be the charting and the basics of promoting. And we're going to teach you what even a chart is, because there's a lot of new people on here who you hear the word chart or you hear BV or commission qualified, you hear some things that we're throwing around and you don't even know what we're talking about. Hold on, someone is having trouble with audio. Which button do they click?
They would click like the microphone.
I think it's the top audio button. Okay, so it's just going to be the basics of Ruby, because some people don't even know what this is, what it means. So we're just going to start from top to bottom and go over every single thing you guys need to know super quickly. We're going to try to keep it like 30 minutes or less. Okay, so first thing we're going to talk about is getting your shopping spree, because that's super exciting. Let me make sure everyone else is muted here. Okay, so your shopping spree. All you have to do to get your shopping spree is get your first 4 loyal customers. There's 2 different ways to sign up a customer. You can either sign them up retail, which no one does, or loyal customer, which everyone's going to do. You need 4 loyal customers, and you also need 150 BV. So that could be anywhere from 4 to maybe 6 customers, depending on what they order. If they order like Fat Fighters, which is only 25, you're going to need a little bit more than 4 customers. But I would say the majority of our customers are going to order around 60 BV orders. So you just need your 4 customers, you're going to get your shopping spree. That's your number 1 goal. If you guys are taking notes, write down and get your shopping spree if you're brand new. If you're not brand new, obviously, you don't need to worry about your shopping spree. So by getting your first 4 loyal customers and hitting that 150 BV mark, you guys are automatically going to be commission qualified any month that you hit 150. So if you see CQ, that's commission qualified. Every single month in this business, me, Caitlin, Jade, every single person has to get commission qualified to get paid. And there's 2 different ways to get commission qualified. The first way, which is what a lot of newbies choose at first, which is what I chose, you can do it by the customer, so 150 BV. Since our customers order for 3 months in a row, you get your shopping spree. You guys are going to be pretty set for the next 3 months. Because they order for at least 3 months and even more a lot of times. So if you're brand spanking new, get your shopping spree and you're going to be set. The other option, if you don't want to run an auto shipment, totally fine. I didn't run an auto shipment for the first couple months. You can run an auto shipment for 80 BV. If you are like tight on money, you can still run your auto shipment and then sell the samples. You can get like a bag of coffee and some wraps and sell the samples. So you can be getting your auto shipment, getting commission qualified automatically, and then making money off of your auto shipment. So those are the 2 ways to get commission qualified. Okay, let's see. So the next thing that we're going to go over is what is BV. I'm talking about 150 BV. You're going to need this. It's called bonus volume. BV is what you're going to see most of the time. And bonus volume, it's very similar to the price of things, but it's basically what we get paid on for the product. So for example, like keto coffee is $39 and it's 30 BV. We get paid off of 30, like BV, you can call them points, whatever. We get 30 BV. And the reason why it's a little off, I kind of wanted this for a while, and it's to keep the cost lower for our customers, because we want to keep our stuff affordable. So sometimes the BV is going to be the same. Like with the cleanse, it's pretty similar. But with the coffee, they just want to keep the price lower for our customers. So that's why the BV is a little bit lower. In case you were wondering if that makes any sense to you. If it doesn't, totally fine. So we want to be paying attention to the BV of our things. So say you sign 2 cleanses. The cleanses are 30. What are they now? 30? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, let's see. So that BV is just basically Very, very similar to the price of.
It's how we keep track of stuff for promoting and getting commission qualified. It's easier that way too, because we don't have to worry about the tax and shipping totals of everybody's like orders and stuff. It's like we just go off the BV amount. And there are some products that people could, like if they get the blender bottle with their order, we don't get paid off the blender bottle. That doesn't have any bonus volume amount tied to it. It's just the way that it works. So that's just an easy way for us to figure out how we're going to get paid.
And when I put it into context, it'll make a little bit more sense than just up in the air. So bonus volume, BV. The next thing that you're going to see is called PBV, which is personal bonus volume. So personal bonus volume is the customers that are directly under you, the customers that you sign up on your website and they stay on under you. Or someone places a customer under you. That's also in your BV. If you would happen to move a customer to someone else, just like your upline maybe moved a customer with you, that does not count in your PBV. The PBV, personal bonus volume, is exactly what it sounds like. It's your personal volume. So the PBV is what needs to be at 150 to get commission qualified and to hit your shopping spree.
Yeah, so just loyal customers directly under you, or even a retail customer, if they order through you, we get the BV off of that as well. It's just if I sign a customer and I move it to Allie, which we'll talk about in a second, like that's my personal bonus volume for as long as it's under me. But once I move it to her, it becomes her personal bonus volume. It's not attached to mine anymore. Like they have to be directly with you and not moved. And like I said, we'll talk about that in a second.
Another thing that counts, your auto shipment also counts for PBV in any personal orders that you place. So say you need a cleanser, you ran out of face wash, and you just place an order throughout the month that's not in your auto shipment, that's going to count. So maybe you had 150 and then maybe a customer changed their order and you dropped below 150 and you need to order a product, that will count towards your 150. Obviously, if all of this stuff, I should have prefaced with this. It's okay if this doesn't click with you right now. It's okay if you're like, oh my gosh, what are they talking about? Because I'm going to be completely honest. Caitlin sent me this video to watch about charting and promoting and doing this volume stuff. And I probably watched 30 seconds of it and clicked out. I'm like, I'm not watching this. And it took me a while to promote because I didn't get it. And it's okay that you don't get it. We're literally going to be taking you through step by step by step. We're not just going to like throw this information at you and expect you to get it and expect you to understand it 100%. This is just to kind of dip your toes in the water so you know a little bit what's going on, you know what we're talking about, and we have a game plan together. But it's not just going to be you. This is a team thing. You're not going to be trying to figure this out. So if it is confusing, that's normal. If it doesn't make sense, that's normal. The more we do it, the more we talk about it, it's going to make sense. It's definitely a learn as you go kind of thing. So if you're like, what the hell are they talking about? That's normal. So then the next volume thing, and the last thing that I have about volume is GV. GV is group volume. So how Caitlin is my upline, and say Caitlin just signed me. Caitlin's new, I'm new. Caitlin signed her 4 loyal customers and she has 150 BV. Then say I only signed 100 BV. So Caitlin's has her PBV as 150, mine is 100, and then Caitlin, say I'm the only person on Caitlin's team, she's brand spanking new, her group volume is 100 plus 150, so 250. So her group volume is hers plus her entire downline, which is just me right now. I think Caitlin is writing something down to show you. There we go. So there's this is a Ruby chart. If you don't know what a Ruby chart is, this is what it looks like. I'm going to pull one up. I can screen share with you guys, but this is actually, you can see great. Actually, Caitlin will have to talk probably. It's probably small for some of you guys. No, I mean just like it's like on the speaker view. You know what I mean?
You want? Wait, what?
Never mind. If you're probably in a little box. I don't even know how to make you speaker view or like pin you. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
So basically this little dot is me, okay? And she said that I signed my 4 loyal customers, say it ended up being exactly 150. I always write my total here next to this dot that is me. I know I'm commission qualified. I usually check mark it. but this is my personal bonus volume, loyal customers or orders under me. And then I signed Allie. The boxes represent a distributor. So I'll write Allie's name in here. She signed up. Don't write people unless they're signed up. But she signed up and she got a couple customers and she's at 100 right now. Now it's not end of the month yet, but currently this is what she has. And we're going to you did write 400 Club. So group volume is your volume plus your team's volume. So my group volume is 250 because it's 150 plus 100. And even if Allie signs somebody, but even though it's like not on the chart, so say that Kelsey's here. Say Allie signed Kelsey and she has 50 right now. Like she signed like one customer, somehow got to 50. I might write it down here at the bottom, but like now my group volume goes up to 300 because it's literally anybody under you, whether you sign them or not. If it's under you on your team somewhere, that is your group volume.
Yes, that is perfect. So you guys might not have even seen a Ruby chart before. So a Ruby chart is you plus 3 distributors under you. And I'm actually going to screen share if I can figure it out. It cannot be that hard. Okay, I'm going to screen share and I'm going to pull up a Ruby chart just so you guys can see. Okay, so this, can you guys see that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is, can you see my mouse too?
Yeah. Okay,
so this is our Ruby chart. And you can see at the top how the average is $474 a month. That's the average. So this is a lot of people's goal starting off. Most people start to make $100 to $500 a month. So this is going to be our goal starting off. No matter what, most people are going to try to go Ruby in the first couple months. And even if it's past your first couple months, that's still the first goal. So we're gonna get to Ruby. And there's even some people on here. I think I saw Heather on and Corey on. Like obviously, they might have bigger teams than just Ruby, but being on and knowing this is going to help you guys teach your teams to go Ruby too. Okay, so Caitlin already said the little red bubble is you. First step is to get commission qualified like we talked about already. The next step, actually I'm going to pull up my other Ruby chart that has this all written out. Here's our game plan. So like I said, if this looks like crazy, if this looks like, oh my God, what is this? That's okay. We're going to walk you step by step. So there's you. There, I have a little box where you can put your PBV in to make sure you get commission qualified, which I have here off to the side. And then our first thing we want to do is sign our 3 distributors. This is after we get our shopping spree. We want to make sure we know how to sign the customers because that's how we need to teach our teams how to sign customers, right? So once we get our customers and we kind of get our ball rolling, we're doing pretty good at getting our product post up, where we're starting to post more live posts, we're going to get more people interested in the business side of things. So we're going to sign 3 distributors. So I wish I could write, I don't know if I can write, I don't think so, but we're going to sign 3 distributors and we're going to they're going to be in these 3 boxes right here. And you see this qualified leg right here. A qualified leg is a distributor under you that has 400 in volume. 400 is like our magic number for some reason. It's just the magic number. So you might hear us talk about 400 Club a lot. And 400 Club is just, you don't get anything special other than like maybe a shout out. We've done like drawings and stuff before. It's a really good first goal to have. 400 Club is just exciting. And basically it's $400 in sales.
And it's your group volume.
Yes, group volume. So like if this was Caitlin here and she had me and then I signed Carter, it would be mine and Carter's plus Caitlin's, all the volume to count towards Caitlin's 400 Club. So if you can see right here, I wrote minus 400 BV on each of these little boxes. So say I signed my 3 distributors, 1, 2, and 3. Each of those distributors, for you to go Ruby, they need to have at least 400 in volume. So say you have your 1, 2, 3, and they all take off running. They're all doing really well. They all get their shopping spree. They all hit 400. So you have, say you just have exactly 400, 400, 400, and you have your 150. And if you see up at this top here, it says 2,000 GV minimum. So if we think back, okay, 2,000, GV, what's GV? Group volume. So this, you need to have 2,000 in group volume for you to promote to Ruby. So you have 4 kind of check marks for you to go Ruby. Well, like kind of. First thing, you need to be commission qualified. Second thing, you need 3 distributors. Third thing, those distributors need to be in 400 club. Fourth thing, your group volume needs to be at 2,000. So if you do the math, 400 plus 400 plus 400 plus 150 is not 2,000.
1350. I added it up. So
1350. Carter made fun of me on my story because I said I can't math. He's like, did you just say you can't math? So we fill out all of our boxes. We get commission qualified. We sign our distributors. They all have hit 400. There's still one last little piece that we have to hit 2,000 GV minimum. And this is really, really cool that we can do this because a lot of other people's, like a lot of other companies' plans are not as flexible as ours. And this is something that has changed for us in the past year. It used to be we had to have certain people have 2 more 400 boxes. It doesn't have to be like that. You can get the extra, what was it,
1350 is what we need.
Yeah, you can get the extra 650 BV from anywhere else on your chart. It can be from people under you. It can be from a distributor. Say you have one distributor who just is taking off and killing it, and they sign 700 BV by themselves. That's going to make up for that extra 650 that you need. Or if you do it like super simple, you get 400 and all of your distributors get 400. And then you're at the 2,000.
And it could be also that you might have 6 other people on your top line who only have like, so I can't math either, but like pretend there's like 3 extra people and they each have like 100. Even though they're not a qualified leg and you can't promote with them, that volume still counts towards the bigger picture. I do have to, she sent me that link. I do have to jump off here in a minute. So I just want to make sure this is said. So Allie said, like, step 1 is sign 3 distributors. I want you guys to know that, like, that doesn't mean you stop signing loyal customers. You could sign 1 distributor and you could be bringing in customers, and she's going to talk about moving in a second. We don't waste time. So when I joined this business, I didn't have a distributor in my first month. I signed 7 loyal customers. I didn't have anywhere to move them, so they stayed with me, and I earned my shopping spree. I was very close to 400 club my first month. Guys, tomorrow is my 4-year anniversary. I'm so excited. So it took me, a whole month to find 7 people, and I was busting my butt. But the next month, I signed 4 distributors. Because I was trying so hard, trying to have a bunch of conversations. And I finally signed people. The minute I signed my next loyal customer, I signed my distributor. It was just a couple days into the next month. Every loyal customer I have signed since I've had a distributor, I've not kept. I moved them to my team. I help them get their shopping sprees. You get your fast start bonuses. You can help fill that volume. So you're not sitting around waiting for somebody to get their crap together or to fill it all by themselves. Like, we get to help our people, and Allie's going to go over this after I jump off. But I just think that's something that's nobody else does that. I think it's super cool. We get to control our paychecks, our promotions. We get to help other people. And don't wait. We do need to sign 3 distributors. We have to be charted, but like, don't stop trying to enroll customers either, because you've got to hit that minimum, and you have shopping sprees to help. You have the fast starts to earn and all that stuff. So just
Allie's awesome about that too.
Do what?
Allie's awesome about that too.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? That didn't sound like Allie at all. I'm so confused because everybody's really tiny over here. But okay, I have a guest Zoom that I have to jump on and talk about with somebody.
Send me the link and then we can jump on that once we're done.
Yeah, I'm going to send it to Allie, and then after she's done, y'all can jump on that if you want to.
Okay, so yeah, as Caitlin was saying, that's kind of the next thing that we're going to talk about. So you sign your, I wish I could I bet if I had my iPad, I could do it, but I'm not going to mess with it. So say we sign our 3 distributors here, and maybe this middle girl, maybe she is taking off pretty slow, which is very normal. A lot of people might take off slow. It might take people 2 months to really get their butt in gear, and that is okay. It's okay to go at your own pace. but you really want to go Ruby this month, right? Like you're not going to wait for that person to get their stuff together, right? So that's how Caitlin was saying that, how you can move people and keep people. That's what she's talking about. So say this person, maybe they signed one customer, and I'm just signing a bunch of customers because I'm going to promote. I'm really excited. I want to go Ruby. I want this $500 paycheck. I want this really bad. I'm going to go Ruby. I'm not going to wait. So what we can do is we can move our customers to help them get their shopping spree, to help them hit 400 club and then go Ruby. So once you're commission qualified and you have this 150 or 80 BV auto shipment, I would always recommend keeping some extra there, keep some extra customers, because customers could always, they could have a credit card decline, or they could change their products to something different. So it's nice to have a little bit of cushion, because if you don't hit 150, you're not commission qualified anymore and you won't get paid. So it is a smart idea to keep a couple extra customers under you just to give yourself some cushion if you're doing the 150 option. If you're running your auto shipment, you're guaranteed to get paid because that's your auto shipment. You don't have to rely on other people's orders to keep you commission qualified. But say you're commission qualified, the next thing we're going to start doing is placing our customers onto our chart to help our team and to get them excited, because there's nothing more exciting than getting your shopping spree. And sometimes that's what people need. They just need to get their shopping spree, get the products in their hands, start using them, and then they take off too. And then there's honestly some people that maybe they don't ever talk to you again. If I'm being completely honest, you might sign people that take off running, and you might sign people that change their mind, and it's okay. But we're still going Ruby, right? If we sign 3 people, we're still going. So placing is, you're going to hear us talk about that a lot, and I kind of have a general thing written down here, which I'm not even going to go over, because when you're promoting to Ruby for the first time, you're going to be in constant contact with your upline, whether it's me or Heather or whoever your upline is. You're going to be in constant contact with us, and we're going to help you figure out where to place, because this is completely new to you. You don't know what's I mean, some people this might be clicking, but for me, when I started, this was not clicking with me. So I would just message Caitlin and be like, hey, like, what should I do with this? I just signed this customer. I just signed this. Where should I place it? And she would tell me where to place it. And then after a while, she would be like, okay, well, I would say, okay, Caitlin, I signed a distributor. Where should I put her? Or, okay, Caitlin, I signed a customer or 2 customers. What should I do with her? And she would ask me, okay, well, where do you think you should place with her? So then I'd be like, maybe I should place with Heather or whoever. And she's like, yeah, that's a good idea. So then I would get practice by myself with still making sure, because I don't want to, I mean, you can't really mess up, honestly. Like, you're still going to get paid. You're still going to make the commissions. You just might not promote as fast if you place different places. So it's there, you can't screw it up. So, but just, you're going to be in constant contact with your upline while you're going Ruby to help you make sure you're hitting all of these boxes. So let's see, let me make sure I have all the things on my, okay. So I pretty much have all the things that I wanted to talk about on my checklist. And then you see at this top, there's a little equation, simple math. I use my calculator, but it's still simple math. So I have at the top, need 2,000. That's to hit this 2,000 GV minimum. And then in green, I did this on my iPad, so you could do it in pencil. It doesn't have to be color-coded or fancy at all. You don't even have to print a chart. You can literally draw this out on a piece of notebook paper. So I have need 2,000, have blank, need in red. That's how far away you are. So say you have 100 and each of your distributors has 100. So 100 here, 100 here, 100 here, 100 here, 400. So in this green box here, you would write 400 and then just do the math. 2,000 minus 400 is, I don't know, 1,600. I don't know. So that was how far away you would be from Ruby. Like I said, it's okay if none of this is making sense. It's okay if you're like, okay, where do I go from here? That's okay. You're going to be in constant contact with your upline. Like I said, we're going to make sure you get there as long as you put in the work, as long as you are coachable, as long as you ask for help, because I was not very good at asking for help. I was just like, woohoo, here we go. I'm signing customers, I'm signing distributors, but I didn't know what to do with them. So I think it's really, really important to have the contact with your upline. utilize your group chats, utilize trainings. If you go to YouTube and type in how to go Ruby with It Works, you're going to see tons of videos. Any videos with Jade are really good. I'm pretty sure Sherilyn Alcala has a good video. Let me see. I can't see the chat. There it is. So if you guys have any questions, you can put them in the chat. But I'm going to try to keep this short so people watching the replay, I just want it super simple and stuff. So your brand spanking new. Obviously, this might be confusing, and that's okay. Just ask for help. So this is kind of the guideline. This is the logistics, the basics, if you want to even call it basics. I mean, this is not very basic. It's kind of confusing if I'm being honest. But this is the I don't even know, the structure of how to go Ruby. So like I said at the beginning of this is going to be a How to Go Ruby series of 3 nights. So tomorrow, I'm going to have on Sherika Notestone and hopefully Bethany. She hasn't messaged me back yet, Bethany Butler. They are 2 girls. Bethany started last year. Sherika started at the beginning of this year, and they are 2 people on our team, and there might even be more that I'm missing, but these 2 girls are going to get on the Zoom tomorrow. They went Ruby in their first full month. So whether it's your 7th month in the business and you're just now getting started and you're like, well, damn it, I'm going Ruby. I have no people on my team, but I'm going Ruby. You're kind of starting fresh, or maybe you're brand spanking new, like you just signed up last month or you just signed up a couple of days ago. These people are going to tell you exactly what they did. They're going to share what the work they were doing. They're going to share how they went Ruby in a month, starting from nothing to Ruby, $500 a month. So that's going to be tomorrow. It'll be either 9 or 9:30 again. And then the 3rd day is going to be basically like a work Zoom. If you've never been on a work Zoom with us before, we're on a Zoom like this. Usually we play like music or personal development, and we sit here and we work together and we teach you, like I'll do a guided power hour work Zoom, and I'm going to say, okay, for the next 5 minutes, we're going to go follow people on Instagram. This is how I follow people, and I'm literally going to work with you guys, tell you guys exactly what I'm doing, and we're going to do exactly what those girls the day before told us to do to go Ruby, and we're going to do that together. And I'm going to just show you guys exactly how I message, where I follow people, how I decide who I'm going to message, what I'm going to message them. What else? I'm going to show you everything. If I was to sit down for, it'll probably be 30 minutes. I'm going to show you exactly how I work. We don't keep secrets, obviously. Like, we want all of you guys to hit Ruby and be successful. So this is the first of the 3 videos. This is like the bones of what we need to do. And then tomorrow is going to be, it's also going to be like exciting and inspirational to hear these girls' stories about how they went Ruby in 1 month. So tomorrow is going to be how they did it, a little bit about their story, what they were doing. And then the 3rd day is going to be putting it into action and doing the work, because when you're new, you don't really know what to do. We say post, message, add, follow up, and you're like, okay, I get that, but like, you just don't really know how to execute it. So the 3rd day is going to be like tying it all together and executing it. And then, yeah, you guys will be set to go Ruby this month. It's a really exciting month. We're heading into like closing out 2019 and heading into 2020. And let me just say, when I first started, I started in May. So I like had a couple months before like the fall, and then everyone in the fall, everyone started talking about this boom season, and everyone's like, oh my God, it's going to be boom season. Oh my God, boom season this, boom season that. I didn't get it because I had not started. I wasn't working when it was boom season. So I was like, what are you guys talking about? And boom season is January through like May. And I guess I did start in May. So I started like at the end of boom season. Everyone, what comes in January? New Year's resolutions. People want to get out of debt. People want to lose weight. People are really motivated at the beginning of the year. What comes after that? Tax returns. People have money to spend. They want to not have to live off their tax returns anymore. They're going to want to start their business with the tax returns they get back so they don't have to rely on getting their tax return back and living off that for another year. And then after that, it starts getting closer to the summer months and people want to get in shape. People want to not have to worry about working if maybe they go to school, maybe they're a teacher. People want the extra money in the summer. So boom season is huge, and boom season starts now, because if just how our business works, you could start talking to people today and maybe they're not ready to sign up today, but 3 months from now, they're going to want your skinny coffee. They're going to want your wraps. They're going to want to start their business. We have to look farther into the future rather than just tomorrow. If you send out 50 messages today, you can't be pissed off when no one signs today, because those 50 people down the line, some of them are going to sign, some of them are going to come back. So we use this fall season to talk to as many people as possible. We want to I have a notebook of people's names. We want to fill our name. We want to grow our market. We want to just be working right now, because boom season, it's going to boom. That's why it's called boom season. Even if you feel like you're grinding right now and you're like, what the heck? I'm working so hard and I'm just not seeing, like, as long as you're adding dates or adding like names to your potential list, as long as you're growing your market and as long as you're staying super, super hype, once it comes boom season, your business is going to explode. And also conferences at the end of January, and that's a huge part of it too. But just to give you guys a sneak peek of kind of my first like boom season. So I had a season of like, I wasn't really signing many customers. I wasn't really going anywhere. This was like my first fall in the business. It was like September, October for me, which was just me. I had a pretty slow September, October for me. And then in November, I'm like, I'm doing this. I'm going to sign a bunch of customers. Out of nowhere, I signed 20 customers. And I was trying to explain to people, like, you see these people, you see these leaders like, oh, I'm signing 13 customers this month. Oh, I signed 50 customers this month. And you think, oh my gosh, I could never do that. That's exactly how I was right before I signed 20 customers. I had never signed 20 customers before. And I just made the decision. I was like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to sign 20 customers. Every single day I would wake up and I'd say, I'm going to sign a customer. I'm going to sign a customer. I would have that intention so hard, and I'd sign a customer. And then I'd get excited. And the next day I'd be like, I'm going to sign a customer again today. I'm going to get another one. I'm going to get another one. Out of nowhere. So make that your month in October. Decide that you're going to be a mass enroller. Decide that you're going to go Ruby. Decide that you're going to sign these 3 distributors, and just do it. There's nothing stopping you other than yourself, your mindset, consistency, back to yourself. There's nothing stopping you. If I can do it, like literally you guys can too. Because I didn't understand this stuff. I was not a mass enroller. I told Caitlin this is why she needed to not leave. I was like, I'm going to go off on a tangent. So sorry. But that just was like my planting season. I felt like I was working. I was like, what the heck? Where's my customers? I was signing a couple, but not like a bunch. And then November, I signed 20. And then we like closed out the year. There's December, I don't remember how many, not 20. And then January came and February came. I went to conference. February, my check was $200, which was a decent check. I started for about $200. So I hit my goal. I wanted to make $200. I went to conference. March, I promoted to Emerald. I earned a $5,000 bonus and had a $900 paycheck. April, I had a $1,200 paycheck. May, I had a $2,000 paycheck. And I think going to conference lit me on fire. The announcements were super exciting. But a lot of it was because I was really using the time. When I was frustrated and when I was like, why am I not signing anything? Why am I not doing this? It was because I was planting all of those seeds and talking to that many people throughout the end of the year. I did not stop going. And then when boom season hit, it literally just exploded and I went diamond. I went from getting paid $200 to $2,000 in 4 months. So that is completely off topic. Sorry. But basically what I'm saying is get Ruby now. And then because you're going to talk to lots of people, get Ruby in October. And then you guys are going to be set up for boom season and you're going to be seeing those 4-figure paychecks. Like they're going to be right around the corner. Also, I talked to a lot of girls on my team, and they're like, I'm going Diamond by December. You guys can go Diamond by December. Go Ruby in October. Go Emerald in November, Diamond in December, and you guys are going to be ready for conference. Whatever bonuses they announce are going to be amazing, and it's going to be super exciting. Okay, so we'll jump off this. Caitlin sent me the link to her Zoom. I'll send it in the chats, and we can go watch Caitlin be a guest on this Zoom. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow for our Zoom with Bethany and Sherika. I shouldn't have said Bethany because she hasn't even committed yet, but probably Bethany. All right, bye guys. Thanks for jumping on. Let me figure out how to end this meeting, and then I'll let you guys know what the link to the other one is. All right, bye-bye.